thank you. Good morning here in the US and good afternoon in Geneva. My name is Hmung. I am the Executive Director of Chin Association of Maryland. Since the military coup in February 2021, we have published 2 reports. One on Chin refugees, IDPs in October 2021, and another report on religious persecution against Chin Christians in June 2022. We also issue statements on developments in Myanmar and monthly news updates on the humanitarian issue, which are available on our website. Over the past 2 years, the Burmese military regime, also known as the Tatmadaw, has intensified campaigns of persecutions against ethnic and religious minorities in Burma. We have witnessed the military's atrocities against other minority groups, including the Kachin, the Karen, the Karenni, the Shan, the Rakhine, and the Rohingya. The same pattern of behavior is now happening against the Chin Christian minority. Chin state is currently Myanmar's poorest and least developed state. Christians make up between 85 and 90% of the population. As the only part of Myanmar with a non-Buddhist majority religion, it is now facing systematic persecution from the Tatmadaw. Christianity came to the Chin community from American Baptist missions in 1899. After taking power in the 1962 military coup, dictator Ne Win and successive military regimes characterized Christianity as a Western religion. Now, the State Administration Council, led by Min Aung Hlaing, has escalated the targeting of Chin Christians. After the military coup, the military began campaigns of arson and targeted killings of Chin Christian religious figures in Chin State and Sakine region. For example, Tantlang Town in Chin State had a population of roughly 10,000 people and 2,000 houses. The military has destroyed over 1,300 homes and 13 churches, forcing the displacement of the entire town's population to camps within Burma or across the Indo-Burma border. According to UNHCR numbers, Chin refugees now make up the majority of all refugees from Myanmar since the military coup. 47,000 have crossed the border into India's Mizoram and Manipur states. The United Nations counts 39,300 IDPs within Chin State, but our sources indicate that there are almost 60,000 Chin IDPs across Chin State, Mugwe, and Sakine regions. Chin refugees and IDPs have faced critical challenges, in particular, a lack of humanitarian access. Until now, UNHCR's New Delhi office has not had access to Chin refugee camps in Mizoram State, India. Even though ASEAN negotiated humanitarian aid for some regions in Myanmar, Chin State was excluded from the list. On September 21, Tom Andrews, the UN Special Rapporteur on Human Rights in Myanmar, said that the Myanmar military is committing war crimes and crimes against humanity daily, including murder, sexual violence, torture, and the targeting of civilians. Camps agrees with him and believes that the military's actions against the Chin people constitute war crimes and crimes against humanity. We call on the United Nations member states to take the following step. Number 1, to impose sanctions against the Burmese military regime in response to its religious persecution of the Chin Christians and other minority religions. Number 2, to recognize the United Nations to recognize the National Unity Government and Committee representing Pirong Suluto as legitimate government representatives of Burma. Number 3, to ensure humanitarian access to both Mizoram State in India and Chin State in Burma. We also call on the United Nations Security Council to take the following steps. Number 1, to issue a resolution under Chapter 7 of the United Nations condemning the Burmese military and urging restoration of the democratically elected civilian government. Number 2, to enact an arms embargo against the Burmese military to prevent further deaths. Number 3, to refer atrocities against the Chin to the International Criminal Court. Number 4, to establish no-fly zones to prevent further attacks on civil populations by the Tamadol. Thank you for your time.